of a bitch.
There we go. Gotta start it off right. Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. Now I can actually say New Genesis. I can say the full title that's actually on the screen. We're gonna pick up where we left off last time. We did a special 2-hour stream starting the game off fresh again. We did the beginning tutorial and got to Arc City or Central City, whatever the fuck. And we can start the game properly now, I guess. We're past the prologue, at least. I think there's still tutorials coming up, but it's, you know, it's no longer the prologue, technically. Whatever difference that makes, but... saying at least we get into the meat and potatoes of the game now, compared to back when we first started, where I just kind of rushed through the prologue so I could get to PSO2 Classic, you know? I didn't even rush through it, really, but... that was the wrong wording to say. I just played through it normally. Took 5 hours. Holy shit, it's Harriet! Speaking of PSO2. And she's got a muscular ass, too. That actually looks kind of like... huh. I guess they're going for like a ninja look. It almost looks a little bit like, Yuffie a little bit. Like Discount Yuffie. So... maybe I was a little wrong. Maybe the fashion sense was just different that night, but honestly, what I'm seeing right now, especially here, Chip 2 and 4 are not that different in terms of fashion sense. I'm seeing a lot of the same type of clothing. Maybe it's just that one night where it just felt a little different. Oh, that's cute and wholesome. What the hell? Jesus. Alright. I was just checking out the vibe of the place. Alright, so... head to the cocoon first step. That's apparently the first thing we gotta do. Yeah. You know, technically, I'm still a beginner, actually. I lost my Sprout icon and beginner status within a few hours of playing PSO2 Classic. But for this game, I'm completely still a beginner. Oh, I can't change blocks yet, that's right. I'll probably switch over to one of the emptier beginner blocks once I have the option to do so. That doesn't really matter though, because you can just make a private room for yourself wherever you are on the map, and then it's just you by yourself anyway. So. Beasts! Yeah. Rain down fury on small woodland creatures. Alright, look, they didn't die. See, they just they ran off. It's fine. I do want to get a little bit more practice in with combat, so... they ran away. Forgive me, small woodland creatures. I must train. What's this? Oh! That was enough to give me a level up and a little bit more. Like, the EXP bar was almost full on level 3. It's almost full again on level 4. Just getting here. Completing the task of reaching this place. Exploring the cocoon facility. Explore the cocoon first step. Alright. Rank 1, enemy level 1. The first clear reward once per account is the skill points. Yeah, I already got that, of course, because I had to do it when I was skipping through the story real quick. My personal best solo play is 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Without, like, taking any damage and everything, too. Yeah, that was as a ranger, though. I think. I'm not sure if I bought the job skip yet or not, or the level skip, whatever you want to call it.
There you are.
What's up, Dozer?
My name's Dozer. I'm Crawford's lieutenant. I'm kind of the Ark's jack of all trades, heading up the war against the dolls. Crawford asked me to put you through your paces a bit. See what you got.
Alright. Let's do this then.
Let's get started. This cocoon is a place where Ark's defenders can learn basic combat skills. That teleporter in front of you will take you to the training area.
Oh shit. Oh, that voice hasn't changed.
First, I want you to destroy the training targets ahead of you while you move to the top of that slope.
Okay.
Next,
Oh!
I want you to try jumping up there while grabbing those glowing point cubes. Now, I want you to learn a new trick. The wall kick.
I made this sound fancier than it is. Like you just hold forward against the wall and that's it. I thought it was gonna be like some kind of Super Mario 64 shit instead.
Well done.
Way less complicated than that.
Let's try getting to a higher area by using photon flying. Okay. Now I want you to put everything
Lag.
you've learned together to proceed.
Can you tell I've done this before?
And now for your final lesson. Photon blast.
A powerful attack you can unleash by adding it to your sub palette. Yeah, I remember. Same as in PSO2. Add it to your
First, get
palette.
yourself ready.
That wasn't it. There we go.
Good. I think you're ready. Now, try hitting the training target with a photon blast.
Oh! Oh, there's a second after that.
For today. Well done. You can exit via the finish point up ahead.
There we go.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, the last time I did that was as a ranger. That's the first time I've seen the photon blast for a hunter. Cool. What does chat do? Oh. I'm good. Accompanying party members will also return home. Didn't have any, but
Okay, hold up.
hold up.
I'm done. Me too.
Good work. Okay, at ease.
Surprise,
So you
motherfucker.
were doing the same training as us, huh?
Apparently. Didn't tell me
All
that.
three of you have natural talent. I don't think you should have any problem taking on the dolls. Heina, your score was just as good as our two Meteorn here.
Damn.
Really?
You're cut out
I've
for
got
this
a
after
good
all.
feeling about this team. I think we could even have you out there fighting pretty soon. I'll let Crawford know the good news. Now, let's go take those dolls out. Oh, one last thing. We have these facilities all over Alpha. Each one has different training programs available, so you can work on all the various skills. Make good use of them. You'll need all the training you can get.
We gotta hunt down these trainee apparently.
Looks like my timing was impeccable.
That's the only one I've ever done, so.
Join me in the command room. I'll be waiting.
Shit. Can't teleport, can't nothing. I gotta run back like a fool. The zoom in and out function on this mini-map works a lot better than PSO2 Classic. Damn. You came in from up top, alright. Oh, the music!
Dylan!
Crawford!
Thank you all for coming.
What's up?
I was thinking that the three of you still have much to learn about this place. Especially for you, having only just arrived on Halpha. I imagine you must have a lot of questions. I have asked the operators to offer you their support in this matter. Please speak with them to hear the details. Let's see. You start off by speaking with Liu Lin.
Raking in those free level ups, man, alright. Wait, what happens if I talk to him again?
Hello. I was thinking that...
Okay, he's repeating literally everything. Holy shit. Oh shit, that's right, she's actually in the command room. I didn't have to leave. That chick over there, yeah. My bad.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Liu Lin. I hope you don't mind if I get right to the point.
Please.
I believe you've already
Milady?
set foot in your first cocoon, but I'd like to go into some detail about searching for cocoons.
Okay.
But first, I'll begin by teaching you about Ryuker devices. I've sent some location data over to your mag, so please, make your way over there now.
Okay, so my mag's telling me to go this way. Add to a Ryuker device in the city. In the city. I see peeps up there.
You can think of Ryuker devices as a type of teleporter.
Yeah, I like that you just have to get close enough to one like that. Like this distance is pretty good and it just activates. You don't actually have to go up and touch it and then sit there for like, you know, 5 to 6 seconds to activate it. Whatever the aetherite, whatever it takes for the aetherites in FF14. This is just you get near it close enough and then bam, instantly it's yours.
They can be found all throughout Halpha. Getting close to them will automatically register your personal data and allow you to use them.
Yeah.
They are ancient devices which predate our records. There is no one alive today who understands exactly how they work. Your personal data should be automatically registered to a device once you approach it.
Oh, like a save point. You save your data on them.
Mags have a handy function called active sonar, which is useful for locating things like Ryuker devices and cocoons.
That chick just mooned us over there. The one that was by the Ryuker? That fox girl that was over there? Just bent over and then disappeared. Mags have a handy function called active sonar, which is useful for locating things like Ryuker devices and cocoons, and special treasures too that make you some decent money.
While observing your mag's reaction, please make your way to the specified cocoon.
Okay. We're going to another one. Right on. Oh yeah, I can do this now. Hold on. Open storage. I got nothing. Block transfer. And go over to PSO2. Alio for beginners 1 and 2. Try this one. There we go. It's empty as shit now. I can't rotate the camera while doing auto run. Place is gorgeous, man. The scenery is amazing in this game. I've been looking forward to NGS for a while now. So much more visually pleasing than PSO2. The atmosphere is also very just cozy and... I don't know. I like it. Oh yeah, I guess I had to do this one too. I forgot about this one. Yeah, I did do this one as well. There's a skill point there. What is this one? This is Trainia, where Arc's defenders can test their ability. Defeat the enhanced Petasword using your battle skills. Oh yeah, I cheesed this one as a ranger. That's why the person... I'm not beating that personal best. 22 seconds. I was a level 80 ranger. First time I did it. That's why I forgot about it, because I just held down the I win button like I did for the rest of the story missions. Oh, it's the first time we're getting these, yeah. Clear without being incapacitated 5 times. Don't take damage more than 10 times. Complete and clear all side missions. There's 3 of them. And you fail if you get incapacitated 30 fucking times. Also clear in less than 55 seconds. Okay. There he is. Alright, let's see how different this fight is at an appropriate level with a different class. Fuck! What's the problem with charging those? You'll miss an opportunity of attack, you know? Get dodged, fool! I dodged him by just falling to the ground. Didn't even get hit once. Fuck him.
It looks as though you've arrived safely. I have to say, I'm quite pleased with your performance. Very nice. On to the next. Where was I? So as you gain experience in cocoons, you'll be able to master skills exclusive
Was that a lightning
to each
bolt?
class, known as class skills. Please, return to Central City and stop by the class counter in the shopping plaza to learn more. Try using the Ryuger device to teleport there quickly.
Sure. What does that sound? It sounds like thunder, but very rhythmic. There we go, we can use the world map finally. Oh, that's right. Areas you haven't been to on a certain character are like this. You have to uncover the map like in GTA, I like it. Oh, but good, my little waymarks. My little waypoint markers are still on the map though, that's nice. Speaking of those treasures. Oh, I'm excited to play this game because I want to explore this whole map. Like, I want to see what kind of little secrets it's got. I want to see what collectibles you can find. Oh, for collectibles, I'm probably going to use fan-made website maps and stuff. I found a few of those. Just to see what's out there. But I actually want to hunt them down. I think it'll be fun. It'll be kind of like a nice little preview of when I finally get around to playing Breath of the Wild. It's going to be fun. Like I said, I've been looking forward to this game. The open world aspect has really had me kind of antsy to play it. As long as there's always some kind of guidance, like the mission markers like this, I can enjoy open world games a lot. If it's just like figure it out on your own, like everything including the story, just by wandering around aimlessly, I get bored within minutes.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, I forgot to mention this earlier. but each class has recommended skills that you should know about.
Really?
For hunters such as yourself, I recommend Hunter Physique and Hunter Arts Avenger.
Okay.
Please check the class counter for more details.
Right now we only get one class. One skill tree. Skill trees are not a big thing anymore in PSO2 because I think you're actually able to get every single skill point that is necessary. So you don't have to worry about like messing up your build, quote unquote, like in PSO2 Classic. Which I found out an easy way to fix that. Of course it costs real money. When you buy a skill tree, a new skill tree, it's permanent. But you can reset it by just moving it to another class. And that doesn't cost necessarily real money like Arc's Cash anymore. It costs star gems, which can cost you real money if you're not patient. But you can also just farm star gems for free playing the game. And if you move it to another class, it resets the skill points. So you really only have to buy one skill tree if you mess up a build. And that's it. Then you can just move that one whenever you need to. Like, people seemed kind of dramatic when I looked it up online and saw people talking about it, and it made it sound like you had to... You're gonna have to start a whole new character. Or you can just pull out like a measly like $5 or whatever it was to just buy one new skill tree and never have to pay real money again and just use star gems to reset it when you need to. Like, it's a little dramatic to start a whole new character all over again if you're like close to endgame just because you messed up your skill build when you can just fix it like that, but I was like, alright. Like, it's not that expensive to just buy one skill tree. I'm sure you can find the star gems to move it around whenever you need to reset it too. Not that bad. It made it sound like it was the end of the world, man. Like, well, these guys are a little dramatic, aren't they? Oh, another cool thing that I saw that the game insinuated is that once you complete all the Trainia cocoons and get all the skill points from them, you've unlocked them forever for your entire account. So whenever you make a new character, you don't have to go do the Trainias again, except for those first two that are part of the story that we just did. You never have to do them again, and you'll have all the skill points you need to learn pretty much the entire skill tree for whatever class you choose. So essentially, after we do this once, we get to like play every new character we ever make as like a new game plus kind of thing. We'll be able to max out the skill tree instantly. Alright, so what did she recommend? Hunter Physique and Hunter Arts Avenger. What does this one do? I think this one was in PSL2 Classic as well. It temporarily reduces damage taken and stops you from being launched or knocked back by enemy attacks. Okay, so it's a damage mitigator. Yeah. Okay. That includes anti-knockback. Like using arm's length and any other cooldown on FF14. Alright, sounds good. And why this one? Hunter Arts Avenger? Taking a hit within a set time after using a Photon Art will increase that Photon Art's damage and down factor. What, if I use it again? Hunter weapons only. Okay. That's what she recommended. I don't know shit about this class, I guess. Sword Arts Charge Avenger, sorry. It seems like they designed Hunter to be kind of like Phantom from PSO2 Classic. It's like all about countering. Or like deliberately taking a hit to make yourself stronger with your next attack or something. It almost seems like what they're going with this. Okay. I'm not gonna look through all this right now because we'll be here forever. But I guess I'll just add her recommendations for now and then I'll just get whatever the hell I want later.
Did you manage to learn one? You didn't try to go against my recommendations, did you? Of course you didn't.
God, she sounds so like sinister. Like, you didn't try to go against my recommendations, did you? No, of course you didn't. But like nice at the same time. It's like it's like Southern hospitality, like I said before, being nice but threatening you under her breath. Like, you better not have fucking done. You better have done what I fucking told you to. It's funny, she says the same thing no matter what you do, because last time I did this, I did actually pick, completely, I think I just got Iron Will, because obviously, you know, I like to play it safe. I got Iron Will, which lets you survive with 1 HP, you know how it works. And she says the same thing. You didn't try to go against my recommendations. That time I was like, maybe.
We talk about learning things. In truth, only partial knowledge of how to use them is transferred to your memory.
Okay.
Continued training is required before you can really master one. Be sure to practice them continuously, and I'm sure you'll be a pro in no time.
Alright.
I've sent some resources that you might find helpful over to your inventory. With both classes and weapons, there are always some that suit certain people and some that don't. Experiment to find what works best for you.
Alright.
I'm not used to talking this much. I'm pretty beat.
Clearly.
Well, that's all from me. Looking forward to working with you more in the future.
Oh.
It sounds like Liu Lin is all done. So that means I'm next.
No, her name's Oranji,
Well,
if that's how you
why
pronounce
don't
it.
we get started? You haven't used a food stand yet, have you? Of course you haven't.
No.
It goes without saying that Ark's defenders need weapons and armor to fight. But good old nutrition is just as important.
And sleep. When are we gonna get to that? It's the most important thing you need.
Making sure to consistently eat well-balanced meals will help to keep you in the very best condition for fighting dolls.
That's only one part of the trifecta. You also need good exercise, the training we mentioned already, and sleep above everything else. I guess if I would have to put them in a hierarchy, which I think I've said this before, it would be, from what I've learned, sleep number 1, exercise number 2, nutrition number 3. And even though it's a hierarchy, they're very close together. Like you kind of need to prioritize them pretty much equally anyway. But if you have to pick one, sleep would be the best by far.
And good food starts with gathering good ingredients. Let's see. Why don't we have you get some Tames meat to start? Tames refers to a number of docile creatures found in the area around Central City. They include animals such as Diane, Sunnies, Pats, Moobells, and Towbells. I've sent their approximate location over to you. Head on out and see if you can find some.
Basically, go murder the local wildlife is what she just told me.
Come by anytime, okay?
Murder. Death. I need a knife so I can roleplay Atlantis. Saying murder. Come here, asshole. Yeah, see, I like how they kept the hero's attack range, basically, with the sword for this game. Like, Hunter and PSO2 Classic did not have this attack range. Look at that. Which is why I was getting bored of it pretty quickly. I was like, dude, you have to get so goddamn close. And the gameplay was just so much slower and clunky. This... The sword wave goes out like twice as far as the blade itself. Just like it does for Hero in Classic. So I already like this better. This version of Hunter is way better than Classic. The range isn't pathetic. Hey! Holy shit, did I hit him? I don't think... No, I have to stop doing that shit. Whatever. This marker can't make up its mind about which animal it wants me to go kill next. Oops. I fat fingered the guard button.
Hands on some Tames meat.
I was just trying to move my
Very
hand.
nicely done. Now, why don't you go ahead and bring it over to the food stand located here in Central Tower? All you have to do is hand over your ingredients to a food stand, and they'll whip up some quick food for you right on the spot. The flavor is... I'll let you discover that for yourself.
Oh, wow. Okay, so she's basically already warning me that it's gonna be, a little bit... Maybe. About to find out. Does it taste good or is it awful? Select item and create rich alio meat. If you include 4 or more items with the same type of flavor from the region that you're currently in, you'll receive a region match effect. Like that. How many can you add? Oh yeah, I think you can eat up to 10 at once, right? Yeah, if I remember correctly, and then with the premium effect, it stacks. So if I actually want to maximize like my EXP income and all that to level up faster and all that shit, I should actually collect enough to get like 10. Even if it's not all the same type of food. They're like what, 5, 6, 7, 8? I think we had like 8 things. We kill some more shit. Some more local wildlife. Yeah, if I remember correctly, you can also change what your mag actually looks for. Yeah, this stuff. I'm gonna add valuable items. And tames for now. I don't think I've ever cared about this. Just the invisible boxes, valuable items. Oh, you can actually set it to look for these too. Okay. Set these ones up. Green are too common. Gold and red are... Yeah, those are nice. Should have checked that before. Okay, let's do that. I need to look up if red containers are like you find them once per account and that's it. Because I feel like... Yeah, I'll come back to this because I want to test it actually. Let me get the meat first. I don't know if they're a once per account kind of thing or not. Let me just Google it actually. If I don't get an answer, then I'll test it, but... Okay, I found a Reddit post. This is from 4 years ago. They might have patched this by now. Because the post I found, to be more precise, is talking about how it might be overinflating the market. I guess people find really valuable stuff in red boxes that it's messing up the economy. But again, this is 4 years ago. Hold on, this guy says players should take upon the effort to run alternate accounts to get red boxes? No, I mean on the same account, God damn it. Okay, well, this is... This conversation is not really... Just answering my question. Says yes, the items from red item containers in PSL2 MGS can only be obtained once per account. So if we decide to hunt these down, I should do this on ship 2 on my main characters. Yeah. So I'm not gonna... Okay, good to know. I'm not gonna break them here then. The rewards, which often include valuable items like Enmaseta, Star Gems, or rare armor units, are a one-time acquisition. But the green and gold containers, by contrast, are repeatable and respawn over time. Players can check how many red boxes they found in a given region by opening the world map, selecting region, and selecting the collectible info. The game also includes side tasks for NPCs, like Ross that involve finding all the red item containers. Well, they must have, based on what I saw on that Reddit post, I'm guessing that's a change they made later. Maybe. People weren't speaking very clearly about that, though. Sector info. Cocoons, Ryuker devices, tower, gathering. Collectible. Yeah, look, there it is. Item containers, red, 4 out of 24. Those are the ones I've collected off stream when I was It's just when I've been doing dailies or when I had to like skip through a lot of the story to get to the, to unlock the limited time quest for the little scratch offs. Like I said last stream, because the game pulled an they pulled an FF14 with NGS a little bit, and they locked even event quests behind story progression for some reason. Technically 14 does that too, but it doesn't put them at endgame. It doesn't force you to be at endgame like this one does. It's not that, you know, bad. And so yeah, I collected red containers without even thinking about it. I didn't think twice about it. And then I noticed when I switched characters that the red container was not... Some of the red containers I'd found before were not there anymore, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, I think the red containers are once per account. You know, like you can't get them on more than one character, basically, on the same account. So yeah, this verifies it. In that case, I will ignore those while we're playing on ship 4, and I'll just get them on ship 2. Alright. Just so I don't miss anything I'd rather have on, you know, ship 2. Okay. I can't go back and show the ones I already got, obviously. They're gone forever now. Check my, Oh, that's right, the quest rewards from before. New weapons. Okay, I can just do it from here now. Extra sword. Extra wire. Oh yeah, we got our wire lances back and the spears. Okay, that's a much cooler looking sword. I think we got new armors too. So every time we get quest rewards, we get a weapon for every single class that exists in the game. That's how they... Yeah. So they just do this so that you don't have to actually pick. See, in FF14, when you play through the story... When you... A lot of times when you're, when they give you gear upgrades through the story, you have to pick what you want. And if you're a new player, you might not even realize what class you might want yet. So you might pick a... Or you might not know which weapon is what class, even though it does denote. But again, when you're brand new, you might not catch on to little cues like that. So you have to kind of pick. And here they're just like, they just give you every single one. Take your pick, basically. They just flood your inventory, and then they're like, whichever ones you don't want, just sell them off, you know, to the NPC vendors or something. So you can decide later, basically. I kind of like this better, but the trade-off is that it's going to flood the inventory, like I just said, which is a problem. Fair enough. Alright, now we got new armors too, and they give us 3 for all 3 armor slots. So we can replace the Prim armor with Renasa. Hell yeah. We're getting stronger. Where is it? Oh, I haven't tried the wire lances in this game. Let's see what this is like. Oh my... Okay, that's way better than they were in PSO2 Classic. It's still the same range, like really far out like that, but it's super fast. That animation is incredibly quick. You don't see wires though, or I think you do, but they don't glow anymore, so it's more subtle. Okay. Oh yeah, there they are. Okay, so yeah, a little spike with a wire does still come out of it. It's just that the attack animations are so much faster now that you don't even really see them. You mostly just see the waves showing where your attacks are gonna land. How's the spear? Oh! Okay. Wow, that's I might actually use a partisan in this game. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, this is sick. Damn. Wire lances were the first weapon I really got drawn to when I played Hunter in Classic. They're even better in this game. They maintained the long range, but they got faster attacks now. That must be to grab them. This game just feels like a huge improvement to PSO2 Classic. I'll find out over time if it really is. But so far it feels like it is. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the my food. That's right, it's probably all in my material storage. Let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I have more than 10. We can go now. Still want to try these though. Yeah, that's much better than using a sword. I think just like in PSO2 Classic, these are going to be my preferred hunter weapons. Yeah. As opposed to using a sword. I hope I get that photon art where I can like spin forward and travel forward at the same time, you know? I really like doing that. Of course now in this game you can just run so fast it's no longer as essential, but the movement was so slow and traveling was so slow in Classic that as a hunter I felt like I needed that just to get around quickly until I unlocked Hero. Yeah, so far everything, it just feels like they kind of took everything people liked. Well, whether they did or didn't is subjective, but it's like they took all the upgrades from Hero and added them to every class in this game for NGS. You know, being able to move smoother, faster, your attacks having longer range, being flashier, faster, the attacks being faster too, not just movement. Like they took all of that and then just made it the standard for all classes in NGS now. Probably a good idea, seeing as how, from what I saw on like online forums later, Hero kind of caused an enormous disruption in Classic because of the fact that everything I just listed off was such a huge upgrade that it made it like almost objectively better to play that over any of the previous classes that came out. And same with the other Scion classes. So now they just took, you know, all the upgrades from the Scion classes and added them to the old classes, so to speak, for NGS. Hey, I'm down with that. Means people can have a, you know, diversity of choice again with what class they play without having to give up like mobility and looking like a anime badass hero or something, you know? I fuck with that. All right, let's eat. 4 or more items with the same type of flavor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Comfort, photon point consumption minus 5.5, and then a region match effect of another minus 5%. The meat potency starts to lose effect, but I see, the right side is telling you what it's going to do. I get it. Yeah, you can only eat a maximum of 10. Alright. What if I do that twice? What if I get 4 of these? And then... oh, well, these ones. 4 of these. Ooh. Alright, and then we'll just add one of these to finish it off. Oh, we still have room for one more. Why not? Yeah, that's 10 things. Nice and full.
Well, how was it? I'm not talking about the flavor. I'm talking about the effect. Can't you just feel the power radiating throughout your entire body?
Yes, delicious, nutritious. Forgot the word I was going to use there at the end. Sustenance. There we go. I lost it.
The effect changes depending on the combination of ingredients, so be sure to keep trying different combinations.
Yeah.
Well, looks like that's all the time I have with you for now.
Okay.
There's a lot more I wanted to tell you about, but it looks like I'm keeping Rosa waiting, so I'll hand you over to her now. Well then, best of luck with everything.
Okay.
Thought I'd never get my turn. The name's Rosa. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna teach you all about weapon enhancement. So, weapons and armor can be tempered to improve their performance. To enhance stuff, you need enhancement materials. Namely, other weapons and new grinders.
New grinders?
I'd ask you to gather some, but that's kind of a pain. So, I'll give you what you need this time. So head to the item lab and give it a shot.
2 prim swords, a new grinder, and something else. Alright, let's add this as a recipe. Why not?
See ya.
Bye. How long does the effect last, though? 4 hours? Oh, well, we're not going to be able to maximize the use of that, since I'm only going to be streaming for, like, probably another hour, if that. Oh, well.
Welcome!
Okay, item enhancement. Go with the wires. I already feel like I'm gonna like those more than the sword. Just like in Classic, so. Are these the prim swords she gave me to use for this? I guess so. Enhancement's about to begin. I don't have support items, so 3 new grinders, 3 prim swords as fodder, just like in PSO2 Classic. You use up old or weaker weapons that you just don't want. You use them to augment your... Okay, same thing again.
Nice, that's how it's done.
A
Looks like
success!
you've got yourself an enhanced weapon.
Yeah.
By the way, that weapon's all yours. Be sure to use it in good health.
Okay.
You can enhance armor in exactly the same way. Give it a try sometime. FYI, new grinders can be found in containers throughout every sector. We have no idea who placed the containers, but hey, finders keepers. And with that, I am done. I'll be seeing you around, okay?
Okay. Hmm?
Oh, apparently Crawford wants to see you. Can you come to the command room? He's waiting.
Alright.
Come again!
Music
There's
sounds
a
so
suspected
badass.
no-glyph presence on the mountaintop. Exact number? Unknown. Increase guards in the surrounding area as well.
Please, continue to monitor them. Orangier, you monitor the forest. Sorry, I'm all over the place.
We're here!
All 3 of you did exceptionally well with the training. So, I want to see you use those skills in the field now. We just received a report of a great number of dolls sighted on nearby Mount Magnus. We'd like you to go take care of them. Of course, I wouldn't send you out by yourselves. You'll have another Arcs Defender there to support you.
Wow. Right into the thick of it. Huh.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't think you could handle it. I'm not worried. So, what do you say?
Is this what they call trial by fire? Okay, I'm up for it.
Great. Head to the base of Mount Magnus as soon as you're ready. Your support person will rendezvous with you there. Good luck.
Hey, sorry to bother you. I was hoping we could talk a little. Would you mind coming here?
heard you were heading to Mount Magnus and was wondering if I could offer some advice.
What do you got?
All Ark's defenders' abilities are represented by a figure we call Battle Power. Battle Power takes the armor, weapons, and physical abilities of a defender into account and quantifies them into a single number. Of course, individual fighting style and tactics make a big difference in combat, so it's really nothing more than a rough assessment. Anyway,
So it's like
to stop
item level.
Ark's defenders in training
14,
from
got
stumbling
it.
into situations they can't handle, entrance to dangerous areas on Halpha is restricted by battle power. Mount Magnus is one of those areas. You should be able to see the required battle power now. So please, ready yourselves and shoot for it. We'll be keeping an eye on your progress. Good luck with your prep. It looks like you now meet the battle power requirements for Mount Magnus. And the other two are all good too. As I said before though, battle power is nothing more than a rough assessment. Please, stay on your guard out there.
Alright.
The two of you are ready. Let's meet up at the base of Mount Magnus.
As you wish.
We're all com-linked and shit. Hey there, sorry to bother you. I'm Archie. I work on architectural and structural research. And they didn't give you a voice actress, apparently. I've been studying Ryuker devices lately, and I've learned that they can take you to new, unknown places. I'd really like to tell you the rest in person. I'm looking forward to seeing you. That might be for creative spaces, I believe. Yeah, her. Archie says, oh, there you are. Thanks for coming to see me. Now let's pick up where we left off. So that unknown place Ryuker devices can take you to? Well, it's actually a big island with nothing on it. But get this, it's actually a space where you can place all kinds of things wherever you want. Turns out we had a massive storage space where material can be saved as data right in our backyard. It operates on the same principles as the inventory. But hey, I'll spare you the long-winded explanation. Probably easier to understand if you just see it for yourself. Anyway, go ahead and pay a visit to this creative space.
Bruh.
I was hoping you could help me with my investigation and research as well. Whenever you have time, it's fine. Okay, take care. Yeah, was for that. Counts as a story quest for some reason. Try going to creative space. I'll contact you once you arrive. So I'm gonna skip most of the tutorials here because it's just, you know, it's not story related actually. But I'll get the quest reward and all that. Yeah, this one, chapter 1 to parts unknown. And then we'll head back to the actual main story. Quick food, which I think is kind of the same as doing it anywhere else. But... Archie says, oh, looks like you made it. You're in what's called the creative space. According to the data, there are also countless other islands like it. So that one is all yours. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, if only Island Sanctuary and FF14 had been like this, people would have loved it. Instanced housing. What a concept. I don't know what Square Enix is thinking. You're free to do anything you want there. I mean, I guess they really want people to pay rent that badly? I don't know. Well, the few people that can actually get a house, I mean. Oh, one more thing. See that building in front of you? I actually made it. Not bad, right? It's yours to use as you please, or even destroy it if you like. I'll start by teaching you how to make use of the materials on the island. See, I got some free levels off that. Sweet. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip the rest of this. This is not part of the story, this is just building shit, so... Also, build parts completely ignore the laws of physics, so you can place them anywhere, like you see me doing here. Another jab at FF14 right there. That doesn't let you do that. You pay so much for a house and you have to keep your subscription for it, and you can't even place items wherever the hell you want. Meanwhile, this game's free to play and you can do that here. She wants me to remove it. There. Let's call it a day. Oh. Oh, while holding L2. There we go. Use this to enter and leave, yeah. You can change its location. There we go, we got some free EXP. Just from learning about instanced housing, which is done 1,000 times better in this game than in FF14. Good stuff. That took us back to one of the main blocks. Well, speaking of FF, we got a Squall over here. That's the first time I've seen a Squall cosplayer in this. FF8 over here. He did a good job with that. He's even got the scar and everything. That's pretty well done. I might save that look. Let me see. Do the look breakdown. And of course he uses the gunblade, because why not? That's pretty well done. I wonder if he has the same thing on lookbook though. Yeah, it looks like he does. Here is my NGS version of Squall Leonhardt from the game Final Fantasy VIII. Been working on him for a while. Jacket's still not right. Pretty close though. That's not a bad look. He actually did an amazing job at replicating that look with what he had, you know? That's good shit. I'm bookmarking this. Rachel. Some random eye candy girl that I must have seen on Chip 4 the other day or something. All kind of blending together. I like this one. Let's do that. I can reference it whenever I need to. Can you change the active window again? I guess you can probably do it here. I think you have to go to bookmarks. Through here, maybe? Bookmarks, there it is. Why can't I switch the active window to this one? What the fuck? I have to use my mouse. Okay, whatever.
Hello, hello.
Archie says, welcome back! How did you like the creative space? I'm sure you found it interesting. Maybe you could help me with some of my research too. That'd make me so happy. I can teach you more, so come talk to me when you have time. Alright. Oh, that's it. I think that's it regarding this now? Yeah. To the base of Mount Magnus. Overshot it. Okay. What's up, Manon? Waifu number 1?
Here. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, I think. Rank 1 enemy level 5. Fixed clear reward, which varies based on the clear result. Okay. Recommended stats above 830 battle power. Acceptance requirements, region restriction. Clear conditions, defeat the target enemy. Fail conditions, quest abandoned. That means you can die over and over, or? Description says, prepared for battle, Leon heads to Mount Magnus to help Aina and the others suppress the dolls making an appearance there. Okay.
Hey, I'm here. Sorry, I'm late.
You're fine.
Oh, good. Where's the support person?
It's me.
Oh shit!
Dozer!
That's right. It looks like I'll be joining you three. I'll explain the mission as we head out.
Dylan is everywhere. I mean, Dozer's everywhere.
There are dolls known as Noblesse up ahead. Our mission is to take care of any dolls we encounter on our way up the mountain.
Of course.
They sure came in numbers. Let's take them down one by one.
Trial start.
I'll start. Oh. Can you zoom out more?
Its abdomen armor has come off. Some enemies have destructible parts. Keep an eye out for any that can reveal a vulnerability. Destroying certain parts can slow the enemy down or reveal a weak point. Take them out to gain the upper hand.
Success!
I like how we just did. Alright.
That seems to be the last of them. Let's get moving.
Let me change something on my mag. Don't have to do that anymore. Turn that off for now. I don't know what this is, but I guess I'll... They were on by default, so I guess I'll leave them on for now until I find out what the hell they are. I'll basically be playing the story up into the point where I'm at on ship 2, and then we'll be switching over to ship 2 to continue from there, basically. But that's like chapter 5, which is pretty far away. We'll be on ship 4 for a while until then. Okay, that's a bit overkill, obviously.
Trial start.
That was a very ASMR voice. Something about that, like, accent or that echo, I don't know.
Success!
Asshole.
You guys all right?
Yeah, be good.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, Ina's not doing so well. She's like, I ain't built for this shit. Like Big Smoke in that one mission in GTA San Andreas. He's like, CJ, you got this, baby. This is all you, man. trying to chase that one guy. That's what Aina sounded like just now. It's like, I ain't built for this shit, man. It's over for you. I was just quoting Dozer there.
Trial start.
That same dolls unit again? Actually, something's a little different about this one.
It's been enhanced. Be on your guard.
That's a very niche use. Okay, so I'm not gonna use those ones too much. Oh shit, I'm out of...
Success.
I'll be using that one a lot. Anything that deals with large crowds of enemies is always my favorite kind of thing to use.
Should be at the summit.
Those last two, probably not so much.
So that's no glyph?
I'll give the signal to attack. Now remember, stay on your guard. 3, 2, 1, attack! Don't let the 4 legs fool you. It's got a tricky attack, just like a Phantasy sword.
Trial start.
I just realized I can't actually block with these. It does that hook thing instead. That's not good. I actually prefer being able to block, so.
We got it?
Wait, it isn't over.
I'll actually have to switch to a sword once in a while to block.
Aina, look out!
Shit, she's getting PTSD!
Get back!
Holy hell.
Manon, keep your eye on Aina. You, come with me.
Too traumatized for this shit, man. She's not ready. Ah, it's a form of dodging, I guess. I got fucked up on that one.
Go over the head. That is weak point. Going to the left. We keep attacking. Bound created over. We're almost there. Keep at it.
Success.
I gotta turn off the target changing with the right stick. It is getting in the way like I thought it would. Sometimes I do it out of instinctually trying to change the camera, but I forget I'm locked on, so it just changes the targets I'm locked onto, and that's not good. For me, anyway. Aww. Poor Aina, she probably feels like she let us all down. Yep, there it is.
Everyone feels afraid during a battle. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but that fear has to be overcome if you're going to continue this fight. Aina, close your eyes. What's the first thing you picture? That's what you're fighting for. Okay, got that? I want you 3 to return to Central City and report to Crawford.
What about you?
That was a good
I'm off to tackle some more dolls.
We'll escort.
I'm impressed by what I saw here today.
That's very well put. I hadn't thought of it like that before. It's really good advice. He said, what's the first thing you picture?
Let's
That's what
go
you're
report
fighting
to
for.
Crawford. I'm
Oh, right.
This reading.
Oh, this is just field stuff that's happening. So we're in a combat sector. I kind of learned about this just by doing dailies and stuff. In a combat sector, you get these NPCs, these generic NPCs that join you as party members. They join you and anybody else, any other players in the combat sector that are, like if there's multiple players, they'll spread themselves out so that they help everybody kind of equally. If you're the only one there, or if you make a private room, like what I have right now, then, actually I don't have one right now. I should make one just in case, so I'm not, so nobody thinks I'm trying to AFK and leech off people in the combat sector, so I'll do that. Yeah, there we go, it's much safer. And now if they attack anybody on their own, you know, it's fine. But yeah, if you're just standing AFK in a combat sector, whether you're in a party or not, you can get reported and suspended for that, basically. Because you're gaining Meseta and EXP from other people's kills without contributing, basically. That's why I did that. I think there was nobody else here, but just to be safe, I did that anyway. I think the NPCs were just targeting enemies that just happen to be really close to us right now, and that was it. I didn't see any other actual players though, so we might have been safe. Anyway, so yeah, what Dozer said, I think that's really cool because like, if you put your mindset, your mind in that sort of context of like fighting to create a better future, making a better world, yada yada. I mean, most people are usually motivated by their loved ones to want to do something like that, on a personal level, right? You're doing it for the people you love and care about. So naturally, that's when he said that to her, I actually, without closing my eyes, I thought about like that content, like the first thing that came to my mind, again, without closing my eyes, but the first thing that came to my mind was, you know, my loved ones, the people I care about the most in my life. So it's like, yeah, that makes sense. You just think about that, basically. You remind yourself that's what you're fighting for, and that'll give you plenty of motivation, essentially. He's giving her that advice so that she overcomes her fear. That's really good. I think that was very well said. I like that. What's this? Dozer Chapter 1. Dozer story? Oh, that's right. So you get these little like mini things, these little like mini side story things involving the characters. And I think again, they're also once per account. You see them marked on the map like this? They're once per account, and I accidentally triggered 2 of them when I was skipping through the story on Ship 2 a couple months ago. But all is not lost because they're once per account, but you can go to the quest counter to watch them. The quest counter is unlocked, I think, shortly after this, and you can rewatch scenes that you've already unlocked, basically. There's a couple in Chapter 1, and one including Dozer that was here in Central City that I already watched. So when we finish Chapter 1, I'll trigger the ones that I accidentally already... I think I only triggered 2 in 2 different chapters. Or, yeah. So one in Chapter 1, and I think another one was in Chapter 4. 2 different ones in 2 different chapters by accident, so I'm only have to use the quest counter to do that one time. The rest of the scenes, I made sure to avoid talking to these characters on the map or whatever. So I'll just be able to trigger them in real time on stream, basically. Just talk to them and see them for the first time there. And even though I triggered them, I skipped them because I was trying to avoid spoilers, so I had no idea what happened in the scenes that I triggered, but they did freak me out at first that I saw that I couldn't bring the character back, basically. But then I saw you could rewatch the scene in the quest counter and was like, oh, okay, you know. We're good, we're good. Alright, well, I guess we go back to... Yeah, back to the command room. I would teleport, but I think I remember last time you get a really nice view here. You decide to take the scenic route. The sun's coming up right now too, so it's a bit cloudy, but still. Look at this, man. I don't know what the fuck that is, but this is the pinnacle of open world gaming!
Bruh.
Dude, bullshit.
It is a hell of a nice view though, I will say. Sure. I was gonna put 60 seconds, but we're already almost there. 50 seconds is fine. That wasn't 50 seconds. Fuck. It wore off so quick. Whatever. Can we make it to the top of the tower? Oh, come on, Liu! Liu Lin says, do you have a moment? It is now possible to use a feature that allows you to re-experience past battles and events through the battle data archived on ARC's mags. Oh yeah, the quest counter. For more details, please speak to the quest counter officer found in every ARC's base. I hope it will be useful to you in upcoming battles. Everything she just said. Watch, and you can rewatch cutscenes again too. Like I was just saying. I forgot to activate the Ryuker device over there. I forgot where it was though. I do have something for this though. I downloaded a fan-made map of I think it's in my desktop. Yeah, I downloaded a fan-made map, which I will probably have on my second monitor here quite often on my first playthrough, so I can find things that are hidden, like Ryuker devices. The one on Mount Magnus was... well, there's actually two of them. I didn't activate either one though. Oops. Alright, fuck it, I'll go back real quick. I believe the first one was, not too far from here, it's right there? Now, if this was PSL2 Classic, I'd be like, fuck that, but travel is much, much nicer in this game. Like, it's much easier to get around. There we go. Now the next one, I think is I think it's at the top of the mountain, but it is in that direction. It is kind of, yeah, let's go that way. I see plenty of little floaty current devices or whatever. They're fighting. They're fighting amongst themselves. This helps us travel a little faster. Just a little. That slows you down a little bit, but keeps you afloat longer. I'll take it. Okay, so the other Ryuker device should be just over here somewhere. There it is. Alright. There is technically one more thing here. According to this map, there's a Trainia over here. Those aren't part of the story anymore, so I just kind of have to be diligent enough to keep looking for them and get, you know, doing them whenever it's level appropriate, I guess, so that I can get the skill points. If any of them ever present too difficult of a challenge, I can always just switch to my Ship 2 characters that are max level and do them that way. Well, they're not max level, but they're close. One of them would be, but then the level cap was raised recently, so not anymore. Oh, it's this way. Gonna be underground, or could be like right here. I haven't seen anything though. Is that it? Oh, those are dolls. Well, there's supposed to be a trainee here, but I don't. What the? Oh, if it doesn't load in the sector that you're in, you can't use a little. Huh, well, there's supposed to be one right there. Maybe it's like hidden underground or something. Yeah, I'm literally right on top of it. Supposed to be right here. Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe there's some kind of underground cavern that leads to like underneath the mountain or something. If that's the case, they really wanted to encourage exploration, I gotta say. I'm gonna be wafted away by the river. Oh shit, I thought that was... I didn't think it was hollow in the middle. Okay. Oh, I don't see any caves. Again, I thought it was... I'm thinking there's gonna be ground there. Okay, I guess I'll look for it some other time then. I don't know. I don't know where the hell this thing's supposed to be. Alright. In the city. Yeah, we got the same level of degeneracy here as in Dip 2. That's definitely not any different.
Welcome home, you three. I'm glad you're all back, safe and sound.
Thanks, buddy.
Aina, are you okay?
Oh, me? Yeah, I think.
Lack of focus doesn't just affect you, you know. It can affect your partners, too.
Yeah. It's dangerous.
Learning how to control one's emotions. That's a battle we all must fight alone.
Yes, sir.
So, how did the mission go? Yes, you did even better than I expected. That's exactly how I want you to handle dolls going forward. All right, I think that's about enough requests out of me for the moment. You're free to do as you like until the next mission. It might be a good idea to work on your skills at Cocoon or explore the world outside the city. We also have instructors for every type of class right here in Central City. You should definitely check in with them too.
Understood. By the way, how are the preparations for the Dark Falls defense going?
We're working on it as we speak. we'll probably need your help in the not-too-distant future.
So I guess we just wait until then?
I guess so. Oh, and this.
The fuck?
What is it?
It's some info about this planet, as well as some dolls' battle records.
I see. This should be helpful.
It's not very well organized, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's all right. Thank you.
You bet. And if you find anything interesting in there, be sure to let me know.
Of course. I'll take a look.
Hey, can I ask you two something?
What's up, Ina?
Could you meet me at the watchtower later? There's something I want to talk about.
Sure.
Ina's resolve. Victoria says, hi there, I'm Victoria. With all that hard work you do, I'm sure you need a break sometimes. I'd like to show you a game that's perfect for when you just want to relax, Line Strike. Curious? Good, then stop by and see me near Central Tower. I actually already unlocked Line Strike on Ship 2 at least, because my inventory was getting flooded with fucking cards, and I couldn't just pop them to use them basically until I did the tutorial for it. Pop them already!
Hello?
I like that it uses music from PSO Episode 3. You know, the original card game for PSO. I didn't notice all those cards that's floating around there last time. Victoria says, hey, welcome! Are you enjoying Line Strike? Not really. Card games are not my thing.
Goodbye.
See, so she still reminds you, but that's it though. It doesn't, you don't actually have to accept the quest, I think. It just picks up from the ones I already did. Yeah, because you only do them one time per account. So there was one called Line Strike Basics 1. She pretty much just gives you your first deck and then tells you to go play a game.
Goodbye.
And that's it. Like, it doesn't really give you much of a tutorial. It just throws you to the wolves. You just play a game against an NPC, and you kind of just go. It doesn't like walk you through every little thing of the game. You just kind of play. And I just fluked it.
Hello?
I played, I ended up going up against Dozer, I think it was.
Goodbye.
I don't know how you check your, like, records and stuff. Like here? No, it's not these. Actually, I kind of forgot how you even started Line Strike game. There it is. Yeah, so you can do a ranked match against other people, or unranked, or an NPC battle. So I did an NPC battle against Dozer, and I just was placing cards down like an idiot because I didn't care. And I won. I fluked it, and I won. It seems like match records are sorted by ship, though. Yeah, I don't have any battle results here on ship 4. I guess I could show just one battle. Just for the nostalgia of the, beginner veteran. Yeah, beginner. You'll not be able to quit until the match is over. Listen to this.
Line Strike.
We're going up against Ina? Honestly, from what I saw last time, it really doesn't matter who you're going up against. So here's the pre-made decks. They're all the same. You gotta customize them on your own, otherwise they're all pretty much identical at first. Start the battle with this hand, you may redraw your hand once. Now I actually know what to look for. A little bit. Yeah, I'll start with this. Let's see, we got PSO episode 3 music, the card game. And it continues too. If I put her here, she should be able to... Yeah, she'll buff those 2 slots. Wait, does it matter where? It's always those 2 no matter where she's placed. Okay, I gotcha. Well, if that's the case then... If I can just put her anywhere, then... Let me put her somewhere else then. I'll put her... here instead. I don't know what determines how many cards you can set down at a time. Like, I don't know shit about this game. I've only played 1 fucking match. Oh. Whatever. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, sweet, it stacks, so it was worth it to have 2 of them down. I probably could have put the other one right here too, but I was kind of gonna save that for what's her name instead. Her. Or Council of 6. Yeah, her instead, sorry. I'm not sure what you need to actually... Maximum Marukius. There's nobody there, so that's kind of pointless. I think I'll put her there instead.
This is an emergency transmission. Our data points to the imminent appearance of dark falls in the central area. An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
Maybe she's better played later than... I don't know if... EP. Photon points? Where do you see how many of those you have?
This is an emergency transmission. Our data points to the imminent appearance of dark falls in the central area. An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
Let's get this started.
Open.
Be gone.
Buff ally. Yeah, that ain't good.
Turn 3.
Hitsugi! So the less photon points you use, the more you'll accumulate for the next turn. I see, so you kind of have to save up for the big ones. I gotcha. I'm definitely learning more the second time around. Increase the target ally's attack, cannot target itself. It'll give +4 to this chick. Well, hey, I'll take that. Phantasm Slasher Hitsugi. I like the artwork too. A nice effect with the leg there. They did with their skirt. I see what they were going with that. Where they were going with that. Okay. Do I put Hitsugi here or save up for Maria? How many do you need for this? 5? Shit, it's tempting. Alright, I'll hold off. Let's see if we can survive one more. I like the music I got last time. The battle music I got last time was...
He's pulling his gun out!
Dude, Leon's getting serious. Oh, nuts. There we go. Oh. No, not yet. Kill him.
You've never faced anything as tough as what's to come.
Debuff for Maria.
Come to me, Lapras! You have what it takes.
That's it. You just have to break 2 of theirs, basically. Seems to be. Rewards earned this week, 8 out of 300. Card scratch vouchers. We did it! Yeah, last time I actually got an actual classic PSO episode 3 soundtrack for the battle, rather than just this one we're hearing now for when you're selecting your deck. So I wish I would have recorded the last one. Yeah, there you go. Now I think it'll show up. NPC battle win. A win rate of 100%. Against Aina. Yeah, if I got a ship too, it's gonna say Dozer, I think. It chooses someone random. But like I said, honestly, I think it doesn't matter. Maybe it determines the deck they use against you, I guess. But like, since you don't even see the character you're up against, outside of that, it really doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's Line Strike, I guess. Yeah, I noticed the one thing I don't like about Wire Lances is that it seems like there's no way to block. There's no guard. Yeah, you just hook onto an enemy instead. I guess that's a way to counterbalance it. They probably thought it was OP for it to be able to block on top of being able to move around so much. It makes sense. What about spears? Ready the Partisan, repelling attacks from any direction. Okay, so that is a block. Just like this. Yep, from surrounding attacks. Press and hold the weapon action button to maintain the stance. And consume PP to reduce damage when hit. Initiate it just before getting hit to perform a perfect guard. Okay. I wonder if I can learn the EX skills yet. They added EX skills as a thing, but I think maybe not yet.
Thanks for stopping by.
I'm guessing that probably won't be a thing until we can have a second class first. And then we can get the style skill or whatever. Yeah.
Come by anytime, okay?
It makes sense that it has to be unlocked in that sequence. EX styles or whatever are something that they just barely added like a couple months ago. That. I think it's a very recent update. From what I hear, it kind of breaks some of the content in the game, makes it super easy. Yeah, I'm all for that. You know me.
Thank you for coming, guys. You know, I never liked my dad's way of teaching me. He wouldn't let me join ARCs. He always used to tell me I wasn't even close to ready.
Let her cook.
I'm his daughter, right? Doesn't that mean I should be the toughest Ark's defender around? I never understood why he just wouldn't let me fight by his side. But during that battle back there, I finally understood. When Dozer told me to close my eyes and picture what it is I'm fighting for, I saw the faces of everyone from Alio Town. Before that, I never even gave the question any thought. The only thing I wanted to do was join ARCs. And I think my dad could see that in me, too. I just wish I had figured it out sooner. Plus, I realize now, I never had any idea what fighting was really like. When that Noglitz started glowing red, I just started shaking. I couldn't move. That's when I got really scared. Not scared to fight, but scared that if we're going to be partners, I'll just get in your way. So, that's why.
I know. Don't you remember the promise I made in front of Crawford?
What?
I said I'll join in too. And that means I'll always have your back.
Manon.
We will defeat that Dark Falls. Together.
Thank you. Manon. I want to get stronger. Like you guys. So I can take on the dolls too. That's why I need your help. That's why I need you to fight by my side.
And like I said, that's been the plan all along.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Oh. Well, we're off to a wholesome start. Our little friendship. The task residents of Central City info has been displayed. Okay. So I'm guessing this is like sometime later.
Based on what I just saw, I'm certainly convinced that the three of you can easily handle anything that comes your way. However, you still have a lot to learn about taking on dolls in great numbers. Fortunately, there are many experienced defenders in Central City. Excellent researchers and support staff are also at your disposal. I'm sure they won't mind teaching you rookies the ropes. Why don't you try reaching out to some of them and seeing what you can learn?
Oh, this is where they introduce like side quests. Yeah. You can now use personal shop. Hey, we're unlocking features. Chungus over there. Raskina says, "Oh, you. Elzer filled me in on the situation. I'm no expert or anything, but I'll gladly share what I know with you. So, along with the main class, us Arcs defenders can also pick a subclass. Let's see. You should start by heading over to the class counter. Once you're there, I'll give you a proper rundown. Go on."
Bye-bye!
Alright.
Thanks for stopping by.
Raskina says, "You're in the right place." Okay, so just like how you picked your main class, try picking a subclass now. You'll be able to use the skills and techniques of your subclass with your main class. So keep that in mind when you make your choice. Well, there are some exceptions, but try not to worry about that right now. Arcs defenders are free to change their class at any time, so you don't have to commit to one path forever. Slayer, obviously. I'm a Gunblade main. I never did try Luster in PSO2 Classic. Maybe I'll give that a shot off stream. See how it compares to Slayer in this game. Because they both use gun blades as their main weapon. I didn't try Luster because using a gun blade without playing as Luster was very lackluster, so to speak.
Bruh.
You
I had to. Yeah, but maybe it's a lot better playing as the actual Luster class. I don't know. So I'll try that off stream or something. But I do want to try Slayer on NGS at least. Maybe they improved how well. Maybe they improved the gunblade at this point. The following effects are for the class you select as your subclass. Okay. Skill points will become usable, obviously. Flow tolerance and techniques will become usable. Okay.
Wow!
Roskina says, nice, nice! You got your subclass all set. As you get stronger, so will your subclass, so it never hurts to have one picked.
Bye-bye!
So, was that useful? Hope it'll help you on your way.
I see you've learned about subclasses.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll expand your fighting horizons. Be sure to try an array of them. I got in contact with some more people and tagged them with markers for you. They can probably teach you a thing or two.
Okay.
Come by anytime, okay?
Accept Cartive's side task. Defeat Dark Falls, enemy level 40. I'll probably switch over to ship 2 to do this real quick when it becomes possible in a few minutes or whatever, because there is an ongoing event for completing urgent quests. Yeah, I've done like 4 of them. 4 out of 15. I'm gonna try to get all 15 before December 2nd, which is less than half a month away, so. And they're only once every few hours, so you kind of have to like not miss an opportunity when it comes around. So yeah, I'll probably do that on stream actually. I'll probably switch over to that in a minute. I'll probably use Zera too, so we'll get some eye candy. You know? Something you can do with alts in this game is you can story skip, as you saw when I made this one, so. I obviously story skipped her after doing it with Leon, so then I was able to just do the same kind of content.
Arrival confirmed.
There it is.
We need you to divert its attention until the central cannon is fully charged. We're counting on you.
Yeah, if you look at this, the quest menu here at the quest counter, you go to Other, Arcs Chronicles Main Story. Here's what we've done so far. The check mark is, I'm sure, for missions, whereas the CSS story, and then the other ones just say scenes, for cutscenes, right? For scenes we've already seen. These are all stories, so you just play through them. But then they have this, Other. These are the little side quests I was talking about. I don't know what these two are. These feel like they're probably new. Better not read them. You know, for story spoilers. So yeah, I accidentally triggered one for chapter 1 and chapter 4. I shouldn't read them, or, you know, I don't want spoilers, but whenever the game says we finished chapter 1, I'll come back and look at this one.
Drop by anytime.
And then I'll also do any of these that are still hanging around, basically. Because that's what that was. It's just one of these, like, little side quest story things. So whenever, I think what I'll do for the flow of the game, or the stream, I will basically finish a chapter, and then do the side stuff, like this. After the chapter's over. And whatever areas I've unlocked before moving to the next chapter, I'll clear them out using the map that I have. You know, I'll get any collectibles except the red boxes. Or maybe I'll get the red boxes, I'll just switch over to ship 2 to do that. But I'll do all the trainias and stuff too. If any of the trainias feel, you know, somewhat challenging, I'll just do them on ship 2 as well. They're once per account anyway, so I can just, you know, switch over to my overpowered characters on ship 2 and get it done quicker. And then we unlock the skill points across the entire account, so we can come back to ship 4 and apply them to this version of my character. It's a very alt-friendly game, unlike FF14. It's nice. Okay, so talk to this guy, right? Artive says, Dozer told me about your situation. You know the ins and outs of enhancing your equipment? Right now I'm going to teach you about limit breaking. Taking equipment to a whole new level. How to limit break. He tells the trio how to limit break. So it's just kind of implied that Aina and Manon are just with me in my party the whole time. It says tells the trio, but they're not here, visibly. Part of it says it's far simpler than it sounds, I assure you. Weapons and armor can be enhanced at the item lab, however the enhancements have limits. So how exactly do we get past those limits? I think it'd be easier for you to see it in action than just to hear about it. Here, take this and get yourself over to the lab. Gun forward, one tight, bunch of shit.
You got everything done. I bet you learned a lot. For your final task, I want you to meet training instructor Leah May. Her training methods are world famous. I'm sure you'll get a lot out of it.
Take care.
Welcome.
Item lab limit break. Okay. Now what? Let's do it on the gunblade. I can use that now. Beginning limit break. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Arms refiner. You need 1. You have 0. Wait, he didn't even give me everything I needed then.
Come again.
Like, did the guy just not give me everything I needed for this? He gave me a Prim Sword, 5 Monotype, 5 Dualamites, 5 Trinites, and 10,000 Meseta. Well, yeah, he didn't give me enough stuff. It's like, dude.
Bruh.
He only gave me 5, I need 10.
Come again.
Alright, I guess we're not doing that right now. Thanks. Shitty tutorial. Leia says, I'm ARC's training instructor Leia May. I travel around providing support for ARC's activities. As you know, the battle against the dolls is intense. Daily training is absolutely essential. I've devised a custom training menu for you. Why don't you give it a try? Oh. Oh yeah, these are like daily repeatable side quests that she offers. Yeah. Okay. Seems neat. Vegetables. Good. These are easy. Fruit, seafood, minerals. These ones are a little more complex because you have to hunt down specific enemies, but maybe we'll find them throughout the story, so. Undergoing a trial. Oh yeah, the ones that appear in combat sectors. PSE bursts, obviously. Yeah. These will help us level up a little bit faster. Cool.
Hey, me and Manon are at the cafe right now. Wanna come join us? We'll be here.
Okay.
Let's do this again.
Tim says, hey, I'm Tim. Dozer told me about you. I hear you've been learning battle techniques from the residents of Central City. I'd like to give you some advice too. Could you come and find me? I'll be waiting. Tim. Well, where the fuck is he? Didn't even give me a marker for that guy. The rest area? Talk to Aina at the rest area. Cafe. Okay, there. Oh! Damn it, I didn't think it was gonna trigger the scene. I was about to say, we'll stop here for just a second to go do the fucking urgent quest, and then it just triggered the scene. Thought I was gonna have to talk to them,
I
not
mapped out
just...
the distribution of dolls from the data I got from Crawford. It looks like this forest has a lot of tough ones. The coast over here looks relatively peaceful. A little too peaceful for us, maybe. These lab ruins...
Message to all ARC's defenders. Confirmed reports of dolls at the Vanford Laboratory ruins in Rezel Forest. All ARC's defenders in the area, please be on alert.
This is Aina.
Oh, Aina, how can I help?
We'll join in on this one. What would you like us to do?
Great. Can you go to the Vanford Laboratory ruins right away? We need a situation report. Dozer's squad is heading to Rezel Forest right now.
Got it. We're on our way.
Lab ruins, huh? That just might be the perfect thing for us right now.
We have word that other ARC's defenders are in the area too. Please rendezvous and coordinate with them.
Roger that. I'm ready to go right now. What about you two?
I'll get ready now. Let's meet when you're ready too.
Daily and weekly tasks.
Continuing on from the previous conversation, the lab ruins are much more dangerous than Mount Magnus. There are dolls there that don't often appear anywhere else. So only ARC's defenders with a high enough battle power are permitted inside. You'll need to enhance your equipment and affix augments until you're powerful enough to handle the tough enemies there. Give it a try. It is also important to train in different cocoon facilities and learn how to be flexible in combat. Please make sure you are in top condition before venturing out. Thank you.
Okay. Speaking of, I can put on the Hextra gun blade too. Since I have Slayer as my subclass now. I also gotta give it skill points, I forgot about that. I like this little bar. They have cozy little gathering places. Some have NPCs, but they still have plenty of empty seats for like players to gather and sit down and chat. Really neat. That's really neat. I like that. Every MMO's gotta have that in their central hub cities, you know? Gathering spots for people to talk and stuff. Talk to Aina at the Vanford Laboratory ruins. Alright, so yeah, before we do that, let's, I think that's over here, I believe. Get this urgent quest done before we lose the chance. It's only up for like 15 minutes, I believe, so... Yeah, the game hasn't taught us this yet, but maybe I can do it.
Thanks for stopping by.
Just like in PSO2 Classic, you can save loadouts. We'll do that real quick. There we go.
Come by anytime, okay?
Too soon though, I forgot the Slayer skill points. I don't know what the hell's supposed to be recommended here. I'll just kind of go with... I don't even know what I got last time, honestly. I guess this. That's an active skill. I prefer to go for passive skills first. I'll just go with this. I'm not gonna overthink it right now. And you can always reassign them for free whenever you want. It's much more user-friendly than PSO2. Or classic PSO2.
Come by anytime, okay?
Alright, BRB. Actually, that's a good spot to just stop the story. We're at 2 hours. I was gonna stop here anyway, so yeah, we can just stop it there. I don't have to show this on stream because I can just end the stream now, but I might as well so we can do a compare and contrast actually. The difference between just holding down the I win button as a ranger that's overpowered and overleveled, which is what we're about to do, and then later down the road with the other Leon when he gets high enough as a hunter and slayer. See how this fight compares.
Attention all ARCS defenders. We are beginning a defensive operation against a large number of dolls appearing in the Ritem region. We request the participation of all ARCS defenders.
We're gonna do this one, of course. Rank 1, enemy level 40. We're good on our own. I've skipped the scenes here too, of course, because, you know, avoiding spoilers and all that. But yeah, I've done this multiple times for whenever,
He's pulling his gun out!
Anyway.
Detecting a large energy reading from the sky. A powerful enemy is coming.
Look, it's Dark Falls.
Dark Falls.
It'll take a little more time before the cannon is ready. Please, do your best to slow it down.
Not a care in the world. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Got this. Been there, done that.
Can ARCS defenders move? The stage is across the flight. Ask me what's going on inside. Please.
Holy shit. He's pissed this time. Damn, wasn't fast enough. He was pulling me in for a hug. I didn't take it. I suffered the consequences. Shoot him with the cannon next time. still holding the fucking jump button. Not yet. To break the other ones.
Dark Falls is even weaker now. We can do this.
There. That's pretty much how I beat all the story missions that I had to do. Alright, she went into low res. Alright, I'll skip the rest because, you know, I'm obviously avoiding spoilers, but I wasn't gonna skip that.
He's pulling his car now! You bastard son of a...
All done. So yeah, when I first got the idea of... Get out of here first, this music is too intense. When I first got the idea of like skipping through the story so that I could actually get the event quest items and scratches or whatever for the Super Fantasy Festival.
We are beginning a defensive.
When I first got the idea, I saw somebody on Discord saying how they just kind of blazed through the story as a ranger. And they said that the combat is so easy compared to like Phantasy Star Online 2 for NGS. It's so much easier that they said it was like, they just basically held down the I win button and got through the whole story as a ranger like that. So when I saw that, I was like, that's what I'll do. I'll just skip all the cutscenes and do that. And that's pretty much what I did. That's obviously not the best way to fight as a ranger. Obviously, that's like what I just did is absolutely horrible. I can tell, you know, that's obviously way too oversimplified. There's no way. That is not peak gameplay per se. But if you're just trying to get through the story, I can vouch for the fact that that works. What I just did is all you gotta do. But keep in mind, I was also a level skipped. I started at level 80. I went to the stories from level 80 and beyond. So that might be the other reason why it worked as well. But still, for the most part, most of the people that I've met who've played this game have said the gameplay is that easy, per se. Compared to like PSO2 Classic. They've said that it's easy enough that you can literally just do that, what I just described and what I just showed, and get to the entire story that way. And not even necessarily as a ranger per se, it's almost like with any class, they said you can pretty much just... Like, you don't really have to think about it as much, it's not as difficult of a game, essentially. You don't have to develop some hardcore playing skills, essentially. It's a lot more easier than PSO2 Classic. Which, of course, I've seen this in the context of frustration. Like, the people who have told me this have said it out of frustration because they wish the game was more challenging, essentially. For me, though, as you guys know, and I've already said, including very recently, that's music to my ears, because I don't mind having an easy game when I'm just trying to play through the story, so I don't mind if it's less challenging as long as it's fun to play. For some people, it needs to be challenging to be fun. For me, not necessarily. I said it at the end of PSO2 Classic, as long as it's flashy, you know? I like to look stylish and flashy, you know? Whether the game's difficult or not. So I prefer it to be on the easier side. It doesn't have to be baby easy, but you know, prefer it to be on the easier side, but to allow you to actually look flashy when you fight. To reward you, I guess, for being able to weave together different combinations of attacks to look fancy, I guess. Which is something that I thought PSO2 Classic did pretty well, so we'll see how this game does it. I feel like this game's gonna do it even better. But still too early to tell. We barely started. And the only other gameplay experience I've had off stream is what I just showed. Holding down the I win button as a ranger. So, only time will tell. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much that's it for me for now, I guess, as I usually say.
What's up?
I got the perfect place to sign off. I barely discovered you could do this. Come all the way up here. Look, somebody's here. Hey, just perch. I mean, you can actually sit here too. Or you can just, you know, perch up. Like so. But, you know, with sunlight. There. She's happy to just squat right there. Alright, folks. I'm heading out for now. It's been over 2 hours. So yeah, we'll compare this, what we just did with that Dark Falls urgent quest. We'll do it again later as an actual hunter. At a more appropriate level. Not exactly at level 40, because if I did, I would have to actually recruit. I would actually have to get 7 other players to help me. But to be able to solo it, it's pretty much gonna have to be somewhere around this level, maybe. But we'll have more skill points, we'll be a slightly higher level, but our gear probably won't be as good. And we'll see how it compares to the fight we just did, basically. But until then, which is probably a long time from now, because we gotta get through a bunch of story stuff first. So until then, I'm ending the stream for now. I'll see y'all next time. As always, thank you all very much for the support across Twitch, YouTube, and any other platform you guys catch me on. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And please do remember to stay safe, take care, don't die, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. I meant to go back to title screen. I fucked up.
Bruh.
You suck.
Oh well, enjoy the black screen.